What is going on, guys? What is up? What is up? We couldn't open the weekly outlook? For real? Why? I will try and fix that right after the stream. I'm not sure why you guys can't open it. Um, yeah, I'll have that fixed after stream, don't worry. Do not worry. It works for me. Okay, so I guess some people can open it and some people can't. Weird. We'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry, brethren. All you need to know is the weekly outlook. I was targeting this low as my first low, 23,035, and it did just get swept. So this 23,035 got swept, which was like the first area that I wanted for the weekly outlook. We did have some news earlier this morning right here, 8 minutes ago, which was the 10 a.m. the PMI. One thing that I pretty much like discussed in the weekly outlook here as well was the fact that we don't have anything significant until non-farm on Friday, which basically means that there's a good chance that this is going to do absolutely nothing until Friday. You guys know how non-farm weeks go, you know what I mean? It's generally like kind of slow, it doesn't do too much. So similar expectations here right now, okay? So we'll see how this goes, but that's what we're expecting. Yeah, I'm at the new warehouse right now. By the way, guys, I'm gonna try and long 180 here. It's the OTE of this 5-minute fair value gap. There's a chance that actually this is actually a good level too. So I'm gonna already try longing the OTE, but 129.5. That's the CE of the 4-hour. I think is pretty solid too. So I'll place a limit there as well. 129.5. Go 130 here. 10-point stop on that, even though the wick is huge. Guess we'll see how. We'll see how this works with this wick being like massive, basically. Okay, these are the two levels I'm looking along right now. Lower limit is like, obviously, I prefer it. So, we'll see. But these are the two areas that I would like to long at. CE just means the, what's it called? The midpoint. Are we doing the NFP one day pass this Friday? We probably will. I'll probably give you guys my levels. Only thing is, with the Apex, you guys know Apex is 90% off with the $85 resets and the $87, or sorry, $85 activations and $37 activations. You have to, so if you bought an account with my code, with code key or any code for 90% off, that promo requires you to pass and activate those accounts today in order for you to be able to claim the $85, $37 activations, okay? Maybe they extend it, maybe they don't. We have no clue. But as of right now, you do have to pass them today and activate them today in order to be able to get the low low activations. If you don't, then obviously your activations are going to be a little bit higher. You do still get the accounts for 90% off, yes, but the activations will still be higher. So my attempt here is to pass some accounts. So I had to reload a few accounts because I had some technical difficulties. Left orders open overnight on some of my accounts, and it ended up blowing some of them, 3 of them. So this is just 3 evals that I'm trying to pass here right now. So I have the limits for these here, limits for these here. These are the eval trades. So if you guys want, you guys can tag along. But yeah, today is the last day to get 90% off on for Apex. 180 entry, 170 stop, 130 entry, 120 stop. These are the 2 trades. Where's Shinobi's car? Hold on, let me go scope out the scene. I'm gonna bring his car in here. No, where's your car? I'm gonna bring. All right, cool. Way better now. Feel like it's not empty anymore. What? Yo, there's a random, literally random crashed E63S sitting on that side. I don't know whose it is. Yeah. Almost at that 180 here, guys. This 5-minute fair value gap. White car model, they're both M3s. Here's that 5-minute fair value gap getting hit, almost 180. Get down there. We've hit the start of the fair value gap now. Up here, this move isn't really sponsored from anything. But actually, wait, we do have an hourly gap there that we are delivering out of. I would still like to see this 4-hour gap get hit though, even though the hourly's there. We have a 15-minute gap here too that sponsored this. So I like the lower ones better, but Because I have to pass these evals today, I'm gonna risk it on both of these, to be honest with you. Nah, don't edge me like that. Bias for today. At first I was short. Now I'm gonna be looking for some longs, just because the level that I had, the 23.035, that was my daily objective here. That got swept. So I'm gonna be looking for some longs. To be quite honest, it would completely make sense for us to kind of accumulate. Dude, no way we're just bouncing from. Did we hit the CE? It didn't even hit the CE, it just hit the gap and bounced like that, bro. Wow. Unreal. Damn. I mean, I'm just gonna keep waiting because I'm not gonna like chase this into anything, but we did get edged. Can we trade news on TopStep Express account? I believe you can. With TopStep, I don't think there's any kind of rules aside from the 50% balance you can only take out, and then the 5 days of $200 or more. I don't think they have anything else other than that. Yo, can you hard reset like somewhere else? This is going without me right now. This could reject here. It's 255. $255 could definitely reject. Watch and see. At this point, I'm gonna remove my limit at 130, and I'm only gonna be interested in the one that's at 120. Maybe I could participate in 155. And yeah. Might just do one at 55 here. Just gonna do one single one at 55. And I'll keep a yeah, 10-point stop. Again, this is eval only, so just make sure you guys know that right now. $120 entry. $120 entry is 4-hour wick CE. Or sorry, 130. 120 was the 5-minute gap OTE. And then 155 here is the 15-minute wick CE, which will also, actually it's not the hourly, just the 15-minute. This is a news high. Yeah, that's a good point. It is a news high, but I mean, I'm on eval. I'm willing to risk it. It is a news high though. That's why I'm not taking. The only trade here that I'm taking on my funded is the lower one, is 130. Up here is just evals. It is a news high. You are correct about that. it's kind of worth the risk for me. It doesn't really like matter too much, just because, like I said, bro, I need like 2K more just to pass. I'm just gonna send it. But if you're like super close to drawdown or whatever, or you're trading funded, I would not take this 155. I would not take it. You guys are on funded or something like that. Got a 15-minute gap here too that's sponsoring this move. You guys like you guys see, for the people who like were always asking me like, why did you change the entry model from flow model to something else? The reason why flow model isn't as effective anymore, this is like perfect example of what it does now, because of the fact that the market is so shit. We had a 15-minute gap up here, right? This 15-minute gap gave us a 1-minute change in steady delivery lower. All this did no expansion at all, right? No expansion at all. All this did was go lower into a bullish 15-minute gap, and then from there we got another change in state to the upside. So zero follow through, no expansion, just a bunch of bullshit. And that's why I temporarily just switched to this. And then once the market's back to normal and it's an expanding market again, we'll switch back. But for now, yeah, that's how it is. We got tagged into this. On the first 1-minute down close, I'm gonna just move my stop to the high. But nice so far. Wow. Holy shit, let's fucking go. Just absolutely top tick the market. Stop is at that high now. See if we can get into this 1-minute unfilled. If we can get into this 1-minute unfilled, that'd be cool. Almost. Up about $600 here. There we go. Come on. A little bit lower. How we react in this 1-minute unfilled is like gonna determine if this is gonna either keep going or if it's gonna stop. Okay, we're in the 1-minute unfilled now. That was beautiful. Beautiful trade. Whoever got into that with me, that was so sick. Almost there. I need the lows. Nice, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. We are up. We are up. What did you say? Up. We inverse through this 1 minute. So let's see what it does, if it rejects the inverse or what the fuck it wants to do here now. Okay, nice. Go red, go red. Nice. Let's go. Keep going though, keep going though. I need to take the low. I need this thing to take the low. Who got into this with me? Did you guys get in, or am I the only one in this right now? Almost to the lows. It would be sick if we could go lower to the buy limit and we just ping pong it back up. That would be fire. I thought you were waiting for longs. Yeah, bro. This is called quick adaptation to the markets, bro. I am still waiting for longs, but I shorted on the way down to my longs. You get what I'm saying? Come on, bruv. Let's get a drop here. Let's get a drop. So I don't have to close this in profit. Let's get a big drop. Big drop. Right here. Right now. I'm in Express account. Let's go. Shorts Confluence. There's a 15-minute wick CE, bro. 15-minute wick CE. I'll explain it to you guys. I'm going to break down the entire trade once we get out of this. Just let me get out of this trade. As soon as we close it here, I will explain the entire thing to you guys, top to bottom, okay? Don't worry. Don't worry at all. I need 490 to pass my eval. You should have taken this, bro. I told you if you're on eval, this is a good trade. If you're funded, I would avoid this. Those my exact words. Bar for bar, that's what I said. I need like 2K to pass. So do I. Well, I need 1K now. Come on, bro. Can we reject? This inverses, I'm just gonna... Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna get out. Oh, no. I accidentally... Fuck, what have I done? What have I done? Huh? No. 130 was my entry. 130. No, that was just one. One con. 120, stop. Okay, so I got out of that. I'll explain it to you guys now. Very simple trade, okay? So if I head over here to the 1 hour, we have the 1 hour fair value gap rejecting. Then we go over to the 15-minute. We also have the 15-minute fair value gap rejected, right? And the candle actually closed. So I've told you guys before regarding wicks, which wicks are important, which wicks are not important. And I've told you guys the two wicks that are important are, well, it's really one wick that's important, but right, but two kinds. There's a wick that either sweeps liquidity, okay? So that could be a high or a low that gets swept, right? A swing high or a swing low that gets swept. Or number two is a wick that sweeps liquidity into a PD array. Those are typically higher probability. The ones that sweep into PD arrays, those are higher probability. This wick right here, we have a nice wick, and it swept into a PD array. So we can take the 50% of that wick, right? The 50% right here, you guys see the midpoint I have, 55, 255. That's exactly where my level was, and that's exactly where my trade took place too, right? 255, where the trade took place. Right there, the highs. Yeah, that's it. Simple. Usually when I do this, I target a swing low, so I wanted this low right here. That's what I was looking for. Obviously, we did not get it, but that would have been the ideal situation. Now it's rejecting the same thing like 65 or 55 area once again. I'm not going to round trip it, obviously. So at this point, I'm just going to let it go. It doesn't hold much importance to me anymore now that we've already like made a move off of it. How do you know when to use CE or OTE? You just line it up with like different PD arrays, right? That's like the kind of the best way to do it. if it's a fresh wick like this, bro, I'll usually always just use 15. If there's no other, if there's no like engineered high over here or something, I'll always just use the CE. If we have an engineered high somewhere, then I would use OTE. It kind of just depends. You gotta just like wait and see almost. Like it's weird. You literally just have to wait and see where it looks the best. Only thing I don't like about this 4-hour wick CE here, this 4-hour wick CE entry, is the fact that we have this 5-minute gap, and my stop is like inside of the right inside of the 5-minute gap. So there's a chance it could like sweep the stop and then go. Not entirely sure, but right now I'm my bias is longs. Okay, my bias is upside right now because my lower target got taken already, so I now am looking for some upside. Again, there's a chance it could just kind of consolidate, but I do like some upside. We're seeing some upside here right now. Like, it looks good. Not a bad look at all. FVG indicator is simple ICT OB, and bro, I literally just typed in FVG and I picked one. It's like some random FVG indicator. We hit this, this is now an order block to 15. This 15 minutes is going to go red to green just because we don't have a wick up top, so expect that to go red to green. 1 minute fair value gap here that we're pushing out of. This could be where it goes red to green from. If this goes red to green and breaks the high, then this limit is no longer valid. And then we would wait. But this 5 minute and the 15 minute, no upper wick. So based off of that, I would think that this here is going to deliver a new high. Should deliver new highs. We hit the CE perfectly right there too. The 1 minute fair value gap. Almost red to green. Few more points. $15 minute CE. What trade? I'm not in any trade. I am not in any. Yeah. Should go red to green here like any second. It's just being slow. Another gap that just got hit right there. Should flip soon. This could be it. This could be where it flips. Yeah, gotta be it. Once this flips, I fear this may take the high, and then I would have to remove these lower limits. Already long for market open. Higher time frame SMT 500 retracement 1 minute continuation. Yeah, it looks good. So I had this. I had it as well. I longed down here. I just sold it way too early, but I did long. I had 5 minis in on this on the eval. Yeah, again, I just sold way too fucking early. Took some more. Took like a small loss here. This I think was a small loss too. Yeah, small loss here, and then I just took this win right here in front of you guys. So currently the balance on these is 157. I need 2k more. 2k more, and these are $1,500 more, and these are passed. So we're gonna attempt that here shortly. Used code key on my Apex account. Let's go, bro. Using code key basically guarantees passing and payouts. So it's a good thing you did that. If I buy my Apex accounts today and pass them tomorrow, is it still 1 day to pass? It's always 1 day pass. Apex is always 1 day pass. Whether they have a promo going on or whether they don't have a promo going on, it's always 1 day pass. Today is the last day that you get to get 90% off, okay? So that's the only thing. Tomorrow, if you like buy them tomorrow, it won't be 90% off anymore. It's just today that it's 90%. You way better than trade 4-hour PO3. I mean, you read the chart perfectly. You check the market open as well. Always. Thank you for the previous answer as well. Yeah, I do always check the market open. Sometimes I'll end up taking a trade at market open. Sometimes I won't. This was a good trade to take at market open. Only reason being is for my Discord, I put my weekly outlook in there. And this level was in my weekly outlook, this 035, because this is a big swing low, right? From the daily, from the 4-hour, and we have an unfilled 4-hour gap here that we touched as well. So when it came down and swept this, I was immediately like, okay, this is starting to look really good for longs, and then I was able to get a long in here, and yeah, I just like sold it way too early, unfortunately, but yeah. So let's see. Yo, Shinobi, I have a 130 long. Yeah. Yeah, you can. I don't like that enough. 4-hour CE, and then yeah, the chuz from the 1 minute. Yeah, only thing is like if it goes too low into that 5-minute gap, I'm gonna get stopped because I have 10-point stop here. No, 1 minute chuz, 1 minute chuz. Yes. Yeah, it lines up perfectly. Still $85 activation for 50Ks. Yes, bro. Still $85 activation for 50Ks. Only today though. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. You have to pass the account today and activate it today before midnight in order to get the 85. That's the only thing. Wanted to let you know, I think you inspired a lot of us. You always be transparent. Long story short, I appreciate your work. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, let's come down in this area. Let's see what's happening. Just like it's kind of like bouncing in this little area. We're not doing too much, so we already got our trade from here, so I'd rather just chill and relax, to be honest. We could have just held it at this point, be back into profit, another bunch of points. Bias, please. Bias here is long, man. I have a long bias right now. Definitely a long bias. I want these 130 entries. If I can get these 130 entries, I think it would be so good, bro. 130 with a 10-point stop. This should be like the low of this leg. If we come down here, this should be like, you know, maybe we put in another high, whatever. This should be the low of this leg though. And ideally, I think this could be low of day as well. If all plays out according to plan, that could be low of day. Just got here. I'm thinking of shorting 23.333. 23.3. Oh, that's like a ways away, bro. Like a while away. 1 hour FVG right above with internal liquidity with an order block, and a 1 hour, 4 hours telling me bearish. Is that a fair analysis? Up there, yeah. Right now, I'm bullish because we are bouncing from this 4 hour fair value gap down here. See this 4 hour fair value gap, and then this is a daily and a 4 hour swing low that got swept. So we swept that daily and 4 hour swing low, and now we're pushing higher off of that. So I would think we come down, test like the 50% of this wick, right? This range here, and then we go higher. That's what I would like to see. Higher into your level. Maybe your level rejects, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Maybe we're both completely wrong, but this is what I'm seeing here. A wick that sweeps an internal high is an RB. Not always. So I'm telling you, like, the wicks that are super important are the ones that sweep PDRAs. The ones that sweep highs and lows are still important, don't get me wrong. Very important still. Within reason, right? Obviously, like, look, for example, I'll give you guys an example, okay? I don't look for wicks that are like this, right? This is too small of a range. Like, we have a 3-point difference between the CE and the high, right? Those are not the wicks I'm looking for. I'm looking for wicks like this. You get what I'm saying? Like bigger wicks, longer wicks that have more range. I think those are better to use. This 4 hour, this is like picture perfect. You see what I'm saying? Not only did this sweep internal daily and a swing low, also swept into the 4 hour fair value gap. That's why I like that wick a lot. When the higher low that comes into, are you saying a wick that sweeps the wick that, hold on, man. When the higher low that comes into imbalances, what about that higher low that comes into, you gotta explain this a little bit better, or maybe I'm just not understanding. I think you have to keep in mind not every ICT concept works. Always time-based liquidity is more important than, yeah, absolutely. I have to pass the account today for what? You have to pass the account today for the $85 or the $37 activation fees. Yes, you can trade on TradingView with Apex. I'm on TradingView right now, and I'm on Apex. Yo, guys, you let me know if this has happened to anybody else. I have a TPT account that I passed, or yes, basically passed. I'm on day 4 or 5 on it, and now it's no longer letting me trade on it. It's saying that NQ is an untradeable symbol, but it's passed. But I still need to I need to place like one more trade today in order to like fully pass it. Has that happened to anybody else? It's weird that happened to me, bro. I'm not sure why that happened. About the TPT. No, I mean they'll fix it. Like it's not a problem. I'm not worried about it, but I don't know why I was having that issue for some reason. I think the dashboard was being slow or like some shit was happening. I haven't went and like tried it again, so I don't know if it's I don't know, like, what's the deal with it? But we'll see. We shall see. Also, guys, if you don't know, now you know. Apex gave me a lot of accounts to give away. They gave me 15 accounts to give away to you guys. So 10 of those accounts, out of all 15, 10 of those accounts I'm going to give to somebody random that uses code key, and the winner for that is going to be picked by the end of the day today. And then the other 5 I'm going to give away to like somebody who answers questions correctly or something like that. We're going to give away the other 5 from that. So 15 accounts total that we'll give away. Trade, you can copy trade as well. Yeah, so I have it connected to Tradeovate. Like, I'm placing the trades on Tradeovate. TPT is legit. Yeah, TPT is legit. I know TPT is like fully good. Obviously we know that. You know what I mean? Where do I go to sign the contract? There we go. Sign pro contract. I'm activating this pro account on freaking TPT right now. We might be able to actually take this trade on it. We're almost getting to that level, guys. It is almost there. Can I activate this TPT on time? Who the fuck knows? Taking like awfully long. They have so much shit I gotta sign, bro. Like, what is this? Am I signing my life away right now? What? Bro, image of driver's like, bruv, come on, bruv. I gotta do way too much shit right now. How am I supposed to spawn in a fucking dude? Proof of address? Bruh. Okay, yeah, I can't do this right now. I cannot fucking do this right now. It looks like I'm not passing this fucking pro account, or activating it today at least. You're gonna tag the winners in Discord? No, it's gonna be so the winner, I'm gonna put, either I'm gonna tag them in Discord or I'm gonna put them on, actually tagging them in Discord is a good idea. That's a good idea. If you're not already in, you can join the free Discord, guys. I'll put it in the announcements. I'll put it in the announcements, and then you guys can see the winners from there and claim it from there. That's a good idea, instead of having to put it like anywhere else. Yeah, they're gonna be given away today, by the end of today. Again, you have to use, it'll be from anybody who's used code key in the last, when did this promo start? Friday. So in the last 3 days. What's the FVG indicator? Bro, some random ass FVG indicator. Literally just typed in FVG and I picked one of the first ones. It's just simple ICT and OB. ICT, OB, and FVG. What are your thoughts on resetting TPT Pro Act, or is it better to just start over with evals? Low key, that's a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. I would just reset the pro account. I wouldn't restart with evals, because that's the most annoying part about TPT, is the 5-day eval pass. That's like how they nerf you, right? It's the 5-day evals. That's kind of retarded. I hate it. But obviously, like, they gotta have something there, and that's what it is. So yeah. If I use your code on TPT, I don't have an activation fee, right? Yes. You do not have an activation fee if you use my code on TPT. My code for TPT, by the way, guys, is KEY, K-E-Y. Resetting the pro account. How much is it to reset the pro? If I have a 50K account, my profit goal is 3,000. Yes. When new strat dropping, bro? Very soon, bro. I'm working on some videos for the new strat right now. $600. Okay, $600, bro. I'm not gonna lie though. Look, you guys gotta understand the TPT. Like, you can request a fuck ton of money the first day that you get it. So, what I'm gonna do once I activate this account on TPT is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna full port the first trade. I'm gonna try to make like 6-7K, and I'm just gonna withdraw the entire thing. And then if at that point, like, if I need to pay a 650 fee or $600 fee, it's whatever, because I just took out 6K. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, the trailing drawdown. But I mean, the first, bro, if I'm taking a trade with heavy size, I'm getting over the trailing drawdown like right away. Either I'm blowing the account or I'm getting over trailing drawdown right away. Yeah, it did edge. Fucking little shitter, bro. There's a 1 minute presented gap right down here, which is my trade's gonna stop me out before it actually gets to the presented gap. So I guess we'll see. So we shall see. Yeah, I think so too. No, I know we'll get filled, but there's the 1 minute presented gap is, bro, I'm not worried about that. Listen to me. Do we have a level there? Yeah, we do. I like 105 too, I'm not gonna lie then. I do like 105. I would take 105 as well. As long as I'm in it. Oh, wait. Like right now, you mean? Yeah, right now, it better not rip into oblivion. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try this. We have 5-minute BPR at 105. And not only do we have 5-minute BPR, but we also have a 1 minute presented gap. That's the presented gap. So now this is looking good. These are the two limits. 130, 120, 105, and 095. 10-point stops across each of them.
Oh, my bad. I almost blocked the view of the G80 and Alpine White with ivory interior CCVs. And the bipolar wheels.
Bicolor.
Bipolar.
Okay, I have limits set on this for pretty much across everything, so let's see. Almost there. If you blow the account, the monthly payment stops, right? For some firms like some firms will still charge you, and then the account will reset. Like Top Step will continue charging you even if you blow it, and then it'll give you like a reset. So, I'm waiting for a fat payout from MFFU. I got like 5 TBT to reset. Nice. When I hit $3,000, do I have to wait until midnight to get an email? What do I have to... On Apex, you do not have to wait till midnight. You just wait till the market closes. So about 4 p.m. is when you're going to get the email. 4 or 5 p.m. Did you test funding ticks? No, I have not tested funding ticks. Bro, it's too many firms, bro. I'm not going to lie. I'm perfectly happy with Apex. I'm perfectly happy with TPT. I do not need anything else. Genuinely do not. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Apex, I'm up $200,000 last month on Apex, right? Almost $200,000. 180. And this month I can do the same thing. And I only made 9K per account. You know what I'm saying? I'm fine with Apex. And TPT, I recently got on, and I'm gonna use them. After that, bro, beyond that, it's too much. It really is. Because, bro, you guys gotta remember, I still have a live account. On top of all this shit, I still have a live account, and I don't get to use my live account at all. So yeah, alpha. I don't have any alpha accounts anymore. For some reason, actually, I just stopped using them because of TPT. Still a great firm. I'm still affiliated with Alpha. Still have a code with Alpha and everything. I believe they will charge you if you don't cancel, so make sure you cancel. I blew 3 150K accounts on TPT. Should I reset them or buy new evals and try again? It's 1,500. Oh my god. It depends. How much have you taken from them? Have you taken over like 5,000, 6,000? Or are you not in profit with them at all? Are you hanging with Charlie still? No. Charlie left a little bit ago. A while ago, actually. Left last week. So, no, I am not currently with Charlie. Yeah, low key, but it's fine. I think we get filled on this, whether the higher fill or the lower fill. I just passed my account with your code key. What do I have to do? What do I have to do now? Wait until, yes, if you pass an account using code key, just wait for an email, and you'll get an email by the end of the day to activate your account. Like you said last time, you're gonna make us sign something for the strat. As this is gonna, yes, that is how it's gonna work. So even though the price swept those key levels, it doesn't make you second guess that the overall trend is bearish. Just curious, because I was always taught not to trade against the trend. Yeah, I mean, it's true, like, don't trade against the trend, but we're in a macro uptrend here too, right? Like, overall, yes, we're in a downtrend, right? On the 4-hour daily, we're in a downtrend. I was bearish, but because of the bounce here, I think that we can get some sort of a macro little uptrend here, and that's what I'm gonna be looking to play, right? I'm not like swing trading here, and if I was like a swing trader, yeah, I would be just shorting the high. Every pop, I would just short, and I would just hold it all day long. My goal here is to be done trading within the next hour or so, which means I need to make something, right? And these are the two trades that I see, and they happen to be bullish trades. Does this mean that we're just gonna like push higher and higher into the remainder of the week now? No. But does it mean that maybe we could see a potential small retracement or a bounce of some sort that can, you know, just make me some money and then I can get out of it? Yes. So that's my goal. I'm not here to like marry a bias, right? I see a trade, and I see that it looks good, and I take it, and that's it. What about a short till 130 level? Yeah, you can absolutely take a short till 130 level. You don't trade gold anymore? I do, just not in New York session, because New York, NASDAQ is a little more important. You know what I'm saying? Are you going to trade Asia? Yes, I am. I will, in fact, be trading Asia, bruvs. We need to, bro. I know. I'm gonna record it. I swear to God, bro. I'm gonna get it posted soon. I'm telling you, it's gonna get posted soon. Let's see. Yeah, no fill. Not yet, at least. I mean, I'm waiting still because I think we could still get filled. I'm not gonna chase it to the upside. Like, I don't care that much. We already got like a banger trade in. You know what I mean? What's up? Work? Yeah. Huh? Um, yeah, I believe so. I believe he's coming back. Carbon pack. Shut up. Hmm? I don't know. Oh, they're inside the car still. Yeah. What's the method for trading Asia with slow ass price? I mean, it's kind of like similar to how we trade everything else, bro. Um, you just take the same trades. They just take a little longer to play out. Yeah, obviously, like there's nothing you can do about slow price action. You just low-key just have to wait it out, bro. That's the only thing you could do. So, um, yeah, you just have to be super patient in Asia. Are these lives daily? Yes, they're daily lives. Daily lives. We're almost filled. Almost filled. Hmm? You should call a dealership like ASAP. It'll be too late. You should call now. Yeah, just mute and call them. Because it's 11 already, so a good chance you're cooked if you don't. When do we sign on to get the strat? It's only gonna be in the Discord. I'm not gonna like teach this entry model here on YouTube. It's only gonna be in the Discord. Um, so you just have to join that. I'm making the course for not a course, but like it'll be like a long, super long video on just this strategy. Trump is talking at 2 p.m. Somebody, yeah, Trump talking at 2 p.m. and then it's NFP too. So that's what I was saying. Like there's a good chance it could get slow here. Very good chance that it could get slow. All right, we're almost at that 130. Should you take this? I'm taking this on my funded. Yes, I'm taking both of these limits here on my funded. My first trades of the day on my funded. Fundeds actually. I said funded. I mean fundeds. Multiple fundeds. Almost there, and wow, no way. No fucking no shot. No shot. Get there. One tick, Rev. There we go. Thank you. Okay, so we got filled there. Again, I have 10-point stop. Real quick stop on this one. 120 is my stop, and then I have the other entry at 105. Second limit is at 105. I'd be looking for at least like bare minimum. I need this high. Okay, I need 179 bare minimum. Once we get past that, we can discuss further. But 179 for either this trade or the lower trade, 179 would be the area that I would be looking for to TP. Anyone know how to see trailing drawdown on trade debate? Yes, you just do the drop down. So on the right side where it shows your equity and open P&L, drop that down, and then you're going to see a little thing that says trailing max drawdown. Just hover over the number. It'll show you how much drawdown you have on Apex. Okay, let's wait for a 1 minute closure here, a 1 minute green closure, and I'm going to go ahead and move this stop loss higher. Okay, nice 1 minute green closure. I'm gonna go ahead and just move the stop loss to the low. So stop loss now is only 6 points. I'm not looking for like highs here really. I think this 179 and then maybe like 191, this unfilled 1 minute. I'd be happy with that. 191, that's unfilled 5 minute as well, so that area that looks pretty good. I'll TP 191. Okay, there goes my TP. And that'll be TP across both trades, okay? TP does not change. Just make sure you guys are, you guys have moved your stop loss now. Why don't you read all the rules? Yeah, good point. You do need to read all the fucking rules. My friend here makes a very good point. You need to push here. Otherwise, this is just gonna do nothing. Get a push going. It's getting slow here. I need a push. It needs to push, otherwise it won't. Otherwise it'll go to the lower one and go from there. For what time? Alright. Just hit break even. No stop just yet, but we are at break even. It has to do it here. Like, it needs to do it here. Has to. Come on. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm moving stop again. I'm going break even now. Fully break even now on this. Fully break even here. Because there's no reason for this to come back. If it comes back, it's just going to go lower. So full BE. Go full BE, guys. Nice fucking push. Come on. Keep going. I mean, I'm break even, so it's whatever, but I still want this to continue push. 180 at least, bro. 180 at least. Come on, bruv. Come on, let's start going green. Or just fade the entire candle we just made. That works too, I guess. Too close to comfort for that break even right now. Yeah, I think this takes BE now. There's just no reason for it to fade the entire move. None at all. So if it wants to fade like a move like that, obviously that means this 1 minute gap is trying to deliver lower, and it will, right? That's what this means here. Yeah, this probably takes it here, right there. There you go. Yeah, I took that off BE. So that was a free trade. Now we wait for this 105 one. If that doesn't work, then no more longs for the remainder of today. Yeah, literally V-shaped right back, V-shaped out and then V-shaped back in. But yeah, that was like pretty clear to see that 1 minute gap just wanted to deliver lower. Because when you have a big move like this, when you get a push like this, bro, this push right here, there needs to be some sort of follow through behind this, right? Because if there's no follow through behind a move like this, then it very obviously wants to continue to push lower, right? So that's what was happening here. That was my anticipation. So I just moved it to break even as soon as we saw this push here. There's no reason for us to V-shape back down. How much is the Apex 50K activation fee? It's $87 right now until the end of the day. $87. Stream started 67. Oh shit, yo, Shinobi. I started my stream about 67 minutes ago. Yes. Insane, bro. Open, low, high, close. We already put in a high here, and it is inside of a higher time frame fair value gap. So that's why I'm not targeting this 4-hour high. I don't really care for the 4-hour high. I'm just targeting an internal high, and I'm happy with it. Don't really care about anything else, to be honest with you. Just care about that internal high where my TP is to get hit. Everything else, do not care. How do you overcome overtrading and psychology? I mean, bro, with me, it took me a long time to overcome that. And I really just overcame it by becoming genuinely sick of myself. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you're going to take so many trades where they don't align with your rules at all. And you're going to take so many losses that at some point you're going to have to like look back at your career and be like, you know, if I just avoided all this bullshit, I could possibly be net green trading right now. I could be profitable if I just avoided all this bullshit, right? It's just you standing in your own way. And when I came to that realization, I was able to, you know, stop over trading. And that was like really one of the bigger things when it came to my psychology. Wait, what do you mean order filled? The hell do you mean order filled, shorty? Oh, that's my other firm. Okay. No. That was my bro. I had a bunch of top steps that they gave me free resets for. So I forgot that I was in this on those two. He just emailed me and gave me 4 free resets. Yeah. Are you in on the 130 entry? Well, I moved my stop loss. We got stopped on the 130 entry with a 4-point stop loss. Actually, break even. Sorry, break even. I took break even on the 130 entry. And then I have the 105 one lower. It's my last entry. But yeah, bro. Silver bullet from ICT. What's your opinion? Is it useful? I don't use silver bullet really, but I mean, if it works, it works. I'm not here to like cut on anybody's model. What's good? How many trades did you have as of right now? We had 2 trades here. 1 win, 1 break even. Why didn't you stream yesterday or Shinobi? Yesterday? Oh, yesterday. Are you saying during Asia? Because there was nothing happening. I wasn't really trading yesterday in Asia. Also, yesterday, or if you're talking about like Monday, are you referring to the fucking bank holiday? Is that what you're talking about, Verona? We tap M5 FVGC. Yeah. Looking for the lower end of this because we have the BPR there, and then obviously the 1 minute presented gap. We have a BPR there as well in the 1 minute. So 105 is what I'm looking for right now. Come on. We're close. We're close. Alright, I'm filled on 105. This will be probably the last long that I try, to be very honest with you guys. I wouldn't be interested in longs after this. Doesn't make sense. 10-point stop again. We took break even on the last one. Yeah, this could just reach for the stop. It's quick. Let's see. Okay, somehow we're green. I'm gonna be quick to move the stop. I'm moving it to this low that we just put in here. Yeah, I don't like this as much, just the reaction we're seeing here. I need a push. Okay, nice. If this 1 minute can inverse, I go break even. This trade just had too much momentum to the downside. That's why I had to be quick to like move the stop there at least. So now instead of a 10-point stop, we only have a 7-point stop. 97.25, bro. It's a 7-point stop loss right now. Can we push? 1 minute fair value gap got hit, so either it's gonna like push through, or if it makes a new low here, then obviously clear bearish order flow. No point in longing that, right? This candle's trying to go green. Now, like buyers are trying to step in, but if this hits my stop, clearly just means buyers are not there. They're just literally not there. Again, I just need this inverse, bro. I just need the inverse and I go break even. I wanted one of y'all to stream so I could see his car, but shit's clean. Yeah, it's literally right there, bro. You can see it. You can see it, Twizzy. Haram warehouse, bro. Absolutely not. Never. Cass, why did you place the TP there? This is just an unfilled gap, bro. Unfilled 5-minute gap. And unfilled 1-minute gap as well. So I like that area for that reason. Come on, bro. Let's push. Let's get this 1-minute inverse here. Come on, baby. 1-minute inverse. Give it to me. Come on, bro. They're struggling here. Like, the buyers are clearly struggling here. You guys can see by the amount of times this is going green to red to green to red to green to red. Bad wick. That's a bad wick. Yeah, this probably takes the stop right here. This 1 minute should take the stop now at this point. I'm just gonna let it take it because it's like nothing, but don't think that it does not take it now. Too much bearish order flow right now. How's it going, man?
I'm alright, you?
Good. Yeah, that's good right there.
Have a good
Thank you, man. You too. Yeah, okay, so I took the stop there. It was pretty fucking obvious that that was gonna happen. What? Because of the nature of the place, bro. That's really what it is. No, that's cool though. I'm cool with it. I don't care. Yeah. I don't care. I don't care. Hold on. My initial stop was here, right? My initial stop was 95. I swear to God, if this does not take the stop loss, bro. I'm praying on this trade's downfall now. If this does not take the stop loss, this is going to be a real fucking problem. Is there a reason you didn't view this as a retracement to the downside from this morning? I mean, a retracement would mean that we would need to reverse to the upside. So that's exactly what I was. That's exactly. Unless you're talking about this move being a retracement. 300-point move coming now, bro. It's gonna be over, bro. It's gonna be over for everybody if that happens. This better not inverse. Yeah, we did have SMT with ES too, bro. Bro, do not. Yo, what did we get in this package? You think? Yeah. Bro. Yo, we are not being serious right now, gang. There's no way this is about to actually just inverse. He goes standard deviation you don't understand. No, I understand perfectly, brother. I probably understand more than you, that's the thing. But it just got stopped out because I was aggressive to move the stop loss. It's fine, like I don't really care, it's whatever. I'm up almost $6,000 on the day. Like it's chill. But come on. That was brutal. I'm not gonna lie. That was brutal. You're what? Better fucking reject. Oh. Help, child. Push. Pull. Pull. Yeah, pull. Come over here and pull this. Yo, Skinny, come over here right now, bro. Yo, Fatty. Take that out. You're a fucking fat piece of shit, lady. Fucking absolute sack of shit. You just did it. All on your goals. Yeah, because I'm a better man than you'll ever be, bro. That's why. Alright, bro. You got. I'm so proud of you. Why would you do this? Huh? No. That was so funny when you
car was outside because it wasn't around. Pulled my car out, pulled it outside.
You got into another trade? So you're not in a trade? Yo, come over here, bro. Yo, don't tell me to shut up. Fucking fat piece of fuck. Holy shit, I'm actually so efficient. I'm actually the most efficient human being that's probably ever existed. It doesn't concern you because you won't be sitting on it. No, you will not be. You're not getting anywhere near this couch, bro. Fuck up. Oh my god, no way this is cooked too, bro. One came cooked as well. Wow. Yo, bro, we actually fully inverse this fair value gap in our put upside. What did you stop on? Yeah, bro, because you're being an emotional trader right now, that's why.
It was a good setup.
Oh, it was ass. It was ass. The setup sucked. Alright, guys. I think it'll go take the stop now, to be honest. The original stop that we had. Thank God. Shit better. He's raging? No, I'm not raging, bro. I was opening a new box with my new couch. Well, another piece of the couch that I already have, actually. You're stingy with your stops? You have to be, bro. Because the levels are too precise for me to be not stingy with the stops. You get what I'm saying? Like, the levels are so precise that I can use a 5 to 10 point stop loss and be totally fine. A lot of scammer. Not saying you're one, but the people who run your Discord, nobody runs my Discord. I'm the only one who runs my Discord. So you're the second highest after Dodgy. So you do make a lot of money from Discord compared to trading. Absolutely not. I am not the second highest after Dodgy. Not even close, bruv. There you go. That's the original stop getting taken. Yeah, I don't know who's saying that. Nobody runs my Discord but me. So whoever's saying that is a fucking liar. Really, like, not much here. Maybe there could be like something on the 1 minute here that I could see for a rejection, but other than that, I don't really care to take anything else. Let's see if the 1 minute can give something. I'd be fine with a 1 minute entry somewhere here. It's just the industry has so many fake gurus. I'm well aware, bro. I'm fucking well aware. And I'm the first one to speak out on anybody who I know is a fake guru. You get what I'm saying? Like, if somebody that I know personally that makes more money trading, or more money from a Discord than trading, I tell you guys about it, and I shit on them personally for it all the time. Like Dodgy, anytime I fucking interact with Dodgy or something, like I gotta cook him for something, that's exactly what I cook him. He doesn't make $1 trading, so that's why I'll like, you know, I'll shit on Dodgy for that. Does that mean like he's a bad person or whatever? Like, I don't agree with what he does at all whatsoever. I don't agree with it. No. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? Can't really do much. You don't fuck with TGR. TGR doesn't trade. That's the problem. TGR doesn't trade either. I rage bait so bad when Dodgy's backtesting. Dodgy's a good one to rage bait. What do you mean he doesn't trade? How he get a Ferrari then? Bro, some of you guys are so naive, bro. It's actually, like, insane. Some of you guys are really naive. 053 Wixie. Yeah, this could be it too. It's 06. I have 062. Maybe you're looking at the 5 minute? No, you're looking at the 5 minute. 15 minute, yeah, there is one here. Only issue is, like, the stops are huge, bro. The stops are fucking massive. At this point, like, I'm not really too interested. I do think that it bounces here somewhere. But I'm not really, like, willing to take it. It most likely will bounce. 100%, it will bounce. I'm not looking for a long anymore. I told you guys that was the last long I take. Where do you think the disconnect comes between his teaching ability and execution abilities? He's always had an issue with an execution ability, like always. I told you guys, I used to give Dodgy one-on-ones, like 4 years ago. I used to give Dodgy one-on-ones in my Discord. And I used to yell at him for the same shit. He's just, like, psychologically very, very weak. That's why he trades with 1 micro. His psychology is just not there, even after finding a system that, like, other people use, and other people seem to be profitable using it, but the guy himself is not. You get what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know where the disconnect is, I'm not gonna lie. Something in his psychology is, like, really fucked. You didn't take the long after Sauce I hit 9:35 AM? Yes, I did. I did take this long. I just sold it way too early, bro. You guys see? I took the long. I just sold it entirely too early. Right here. It could bounce right here. This 062 area right here. Could bounce. In this general area here. Am I banned or what? No, I could see your messages. Zeusie's another fake, I think. Yeah, he is. You think TGR fakes his trade recast or... No, he's... Bro, I hope you guys know, like, the broker he trades on, he's being paid by that broker. So he gets like a demo account, or you know, maybe an account that looks real but it's not a demo account, or maybe an account that looks real but it is a demo account. And then he'll trade on that. I'm not saying the trade recaps are fake. Obviously, the trade recaps are probably real, but it's not like real trading. Not putting real money on the line. He's not making real money trading. I'll tell you that right now. Money's all from other places. But trading. What are you doing? I told you where they were. Yeah, it is bouncing here. Yeah, most likely bounces here, gets like a little retracement, and then sells back down. That's my thoughts. Seems like the most likely scenario here. Do they live together? No, we just have this warehouse together. That future brokers are good, you can't fake them. Yeah, exactly. I can't like, look, I don't have a broker deal with Tradeovate, right? Where they give me a demo account and make it look real that I can do my trade recaps on. I don't have that. You can't get that. It's not a possibility. It's not possible for you to do that. With an unregulated Forex broker, you could do whatever the fuck you want. They pay the guy probably upwards of $200,000, $300,000 a month, right? So, you know what I mean? Like, the amount of traffic the guy brings them, he can ask for anything. They'll give it to him. So anybody that's, my theory is anybody that's on an unregulated broker is not to be trusted. Because that's exactly why. It's because it is unregulated. You know what I mean? So make sure it is somebody that's on a regulated broker. I sold my lifetime membership. How do you sell the lifetime membership? What do you mean you sold it? Time for a G80 and a yacht full of strippers? Brev. I would not get a G80. Personally, I wouldn't. Who are you talking about, sir? We're talking about TJR currently. How many of those TikTok traders do you think actually make money, or actually live from trading or make money? TikTok traders? I don't know a single one. I don't know a single one. Kane told me once he's never going to put money into a CFD broker. I'm using it. Bro, because there's no reason to. Why the hell would you ever use a CFD broker? If you're a futures trader and you primarily trade NQ, why the fuck would you ever put money into a CFD broker? Why? It makes no sense to me, bro. Literally makes zero sense. It's $2,000 life. Jesus, bro, that's insane. Yeah, but he does teach the concept pretty simplified, which tell me. Yeah, I'm not saying that the guy is like not a good teacher or anything. I'm not arguing that fact. I'm just somebody asked me a question, I answered. That's all. How may I assist you? What are you doing?
Wait, hold on.
Why do you not scam like others and make money? Why you share it for free? Curious, that's all. Because, bro, why would I need to do that? Why did you turn the lights off?
Hold on.
Bro, stop.
Hold on.
No, you're just being annoying now.
That shit was sick as fuck.
This guy, bro. Why do you not scam? And so you want me to scam?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, bro. Bro, look. Now I got a conscience. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it genuinely makes me happy, like, seeing other people use what I teach them and become profitable using that. And I don't care to make a fuckload of money off you guys doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why my Discord is cheap as fuck. Even when I had a monthly membership, it was $100 and it had a free trial. And now it's $380 for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have any mentorship aside from that, or anything like that. And I'm here training for free. The only thing that you could do if you don't want to join the Discord, the only way you guys can like help me out in any kind of way, use code key, bro. Use code key. Lock in. Use code key. Opinions on Matt Lober? I fuck with Matt Lober, bro. I love Matt. It's my boy. I sold my F82 last year for Alfa Romeo like an autistic person. Yeah, you are autistic for that. Yeah. Nice. No, not really doing anything. Are Sakuna and Tate only live from trading? What do you mean? Are Sakuna and Tate only live or only live from trading or live? What are you talking about? What are some good rules to follow when starting out, or what were yours? I would limit myself to about 2 to 3 trades per day, and you only want to risk a certain percentage of your balance. So with me, you guys see every trade that I take, I have 1 mini on, and I risk 10 points, right? That effectively gives me a $200 risk per trade. Now, if I'm taking 2 or 3 trades per day, right, I usually end it at 2 losses. But if, let's say I take 2 losses per day, that gives me a $400 risk per day. You know what I mean? You have to implement risk rules like that depending on your account size, depending on your balance, and for sure you have to limit yourself to a certain amount of trades. Also, everybody that's here that trades should be backtesting, especially if you're earlier in your career, because once you backtest, right, you can see exactly what works for you. So when I backtest my strategy, right, I can see I make the most amount of money in early New York session or a London session, okay? Now, if I backtest and I find that out, then guess what? I can basically just eliminate all other sessions and just focus on those 2. London, early New York, and then just trade those because that's where most of my winning trades are taking place. And then I can call it a day by using just those sessions. I don't need to care about anything else. You know what I mean? Emily, I told Dodgy that his ex-student key... Okay, I'm just going to stop reading because that was just straight rage bait. I'm not even going to try reading that. Verona, you're an idiot. Only making money from trading. Sakuna and Tate? Yeah, bro. Sakuna and Tate? Yes. What's your average RR? My average RR is about 10R right now. 8 to 10R. You're pretty underrated, TBH. Only found out about your channel and Discord because I was trying to find a cool trading community. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate it. How far are you backtesting to the point where it's invalid because of market conditions? I mean, I would backtest this year, really. Market conditions are always going to change, so it's not like... that's why you have to like always be backtesting. It's not like you backtest once and then done, right? You have to like constantly be backtesting. But the market does change. That's not gonna ever change. The market's gonna be ever changing. So you should be backtesting like every few months to see, you know, what's going on. If you find, let's go back to the example that I used earlier. Let's say that I'm finding most of my winning trades are taking place in New York and London. I backtested and I find that out. And then I eliminate every other session and I only trade New York and London for the next 3 months, okay? And then let's say I start noticing that I'm taking a few more losses than I normally would. Then I backtest again, okay? Then I see, okay, my backtest and journal. Okay, most of my losses are taking place now instead of early New York. I'm taking a few more losses in London, right? So what do? I eliminate London. Then I only trade early New York, okay? You get what I'm saying? Like you can just backtest and journal always within every few month period, and then kind of change around your system from there. But you should not just be backtesting once and then that's it. How do you approach London right now? Do you still trade metals or NQ in London too? Both, bro. I trade NQ in London as well, just because it's been moving a good amount, even in London. It's been moving a lot in Asia and London, so I've been trading NQ. Metals, like I it's not that I don't trade metals, I do, but as of recently, I haven't needed to. Like you don't have to. NQ does the job, to be very honest. NQ's been doing really well. For backtest, you using other trading view? No. I use either you can use FX replay. Pretty sure TradeZella has a backtesting feature now. I'm a big fan of FX replay though. I use FX replay. You have a code for FX replay? No, I do not. I'm not affiliated with them. It's like, look, every time it gets to an area or a point of interest, it starts like getting a little slow. It might bounce a little bit, but it definitely gets a little slow, and then another drop. That's why I'm just not interested in longing anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it'll get slow and then a drop, and then slow and then a drop. Just like no follow through on the long side at all. So no point in longing really. But I'm probably gonna call it a day here, guys. Probably gonna cut the stream. I'm gonna be back in Asia. I will be here in Asia, so make sure you guys tap in. It's gonna be around 9, actually maybe a little bit before, maybe about 8:30 a.m. Okay. I would wait for the Asia stream. If you guys like basically mirror the same trades I took today, I would also not really trade for the remainder of the day. If you are going to, I think a good move here would be to short down to this 0.25 level. Looks very, very bearish right now. I would not be longing. No, it's EST, 8:30 p.m. EST. I feel like psychology-wise, I'm good. Just struggling to find a strategy that works. I want to join a Discord, but in the process of saving. In the meantime, what would you recommend to do? I would recommend to watch all of the free stuff that's out there. I have so much free shit all over my YouTube. So literally just go to my YouTube. You can go to the 30-day mini-series, and I go pretty in-depth regarding a lot of the concepts. So go through the 30-day mini-series. Go through the other videos that I have. And then there's other people too. Like, I'm not saying just watch me. You can watch other people's stuff as well. But that's, you don't need to pay to like find a strategy. The paying part is really like just to have like a like-minded community more than anything. But yeah. So I will see you guys tonight. Until then, have a great day. Be safe and goodbye.